And I think he also never tells his opponents to hurry up a bit.
Yeah. Okay, the viewing numbers are rising again.
Yes.
Get your friends. We should be in for, I hope, one of the more interactive and well, interesting depends on how much you like
fair
control and grind.
Fair.
Clashing
it's interesting
with
for
each
me.
other. And me too. I like these long-winded positioning matchups. Let's see. Yep.
There we go. Best 2-drop in the format.
Place
versus the second best 2-drop in the format.
Place 4 colors.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But I mean, it is splashy. I mean, technically, I also played 4 colors.
He's playing 4 colors, and the number of times I've seen him hit his gifted Etherborn of 2 swamps is crazy.
I mean, it makes sense. Like it's like basically my deck list: 3 Boneyards, 4 Evolving Wilds, and only 1 of each of the splash lands.
Sure.
That's fine.
Second gifted Etherborn for Peter.
Yep. Yeah, I think he might have not have any other colors in hand and just went with 2 Etherborns, 2 swamps. Keep.
Sure.
Which isn't bad. It's what I kept game 1 against Lars. Well, something similar.
Game 1, fight. Okay, wait. Where's my fight one? Fight.
Yeah, Niels is screwing up the soundboard. There we go. Okay, so Peter pushing the ritualist.
Wait. I forgot to turn on the sound.
Yep.
This is Sparta!
Okay, so that was something me and Peter were talking about when we were downstairs, whether ritualist should be pushed, and the answer is yes, always.
Yeah. Bolt the bird.
Yes, bolt the bird, push the ritualist. Etherborn from Lars' side, loving the amount of Etherborns. Criminally underplayed card for the entire duration it was in Gentry.
And yet it killed a part of the metagame. I think people underestimate the effect that Gifted Etherborn has on the metagame. Just the fact that it exists, even if it's underplay.
Yes, true.
The fact that this
makes people not play mono red.
Well, apparently they should.
Yes, of course.
You win if you don't get extremely unlucky.
It's true. Like, mono red against Etherborn is not that bad, but Etherborn is one of the best cards to put against mono red.
Yeah, again, unless most of the times you just get one of the 3-point removal spells.
It's true, but that is usually, in Gentry at least, I find that they usually play Lightning Strike in those slots, and those Lightning Strikes hit your face. Yeah. They don't hit your Etherborn. But Lars goes Eldest Reborn. It's pretty strong, takes away one of the Etherborns.
Yeah. Yeah, and we saw Branko really disliked using his burn as removal. And we seen Steffi give away one of our games because she used burn as removal. So that switch that you need to make whenever you decide, is this one burn spell on this creature actually worth it? And Gifted Etherborn just flat out forces you to say yes, exactly. It's worth it.
Exactly, and that's why I like Etherborn so much.
Yep. Okay, so but let's focus on
is Peter empty-handed right now? Oof. Liliana for Lars.
Yep.
Yeah, so if Peter is actually empty-handed, this is looking very, very good for Lars here.
Yep.
You can just make a zombie.
I also think that Lars is favored.
Yeah.
Against the creature version of these decks. Against the spell, against the control version, I think he will struggle. But game 1 especially, I think he just crushes this. Dutch accent.
I don't know.
It's a Flemish accent.
I don't know if it's if you want to -3 to get the Zealot back here. Like, what is the value gain except for drawing 1 card? He's got a full grip. If you just plus Liliana, go to 6, get a zombie, seems fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why he minused here.
But this way you also sort of signal that your hand is not that juicy either.
Fair.
Peter does have cards in hand.
Okay.
I see. I think this is 3.
3 cards. It's 2 or 3. Yeah. Okay, and he lets his Liliana die to bring her back with Eldest Reborn. That's risky. Peter play any removal for the enchantment main deck. Yes, 6 Elves Binding.
Yeah, the one-off.
Oh
no, and Profane Procession.
Yeah. Yep. So and there it is. But this Profane Procession, this Profane Procession hit the Eldest Reborn? He just played it.
No, he does not have the mana to activate it.
Is it 5 mana? Or
yes,
is it?
It's 5.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Then that was not enough. No. Okay. Oh, and it's also only creatures. So yeah. Okay. Then I can see what Lars was thinking with his bring back the Zealot, let Liliana die, bring her back with the Reborn.
Well, he has to choose a target first, so I don't see why he would.
Yeah.
Unless this is upkeep, but no, it has 3 counters.
3 counters. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, if he's gonna take the Nissa, then we need to.
No, can you run up? Or does it say any? No, it's target. So let's correct this. It doesn't trigger in draw step, but it has 3 counters already. You put the 3rd counter on, and at that point it triggers, and you have to announce a target before you can do anything else. Also, it triggers at the beginning of your main phase, not in the draw step actually. We're just going to correct that situation. And and there's the judge call. So he can do this sequence by playing the bargain in his upkeep, but then the draws reverse from from the draw. It's all a bit awkward. So they're explaining everything to the judge now, who will make a ruling. One of the outcomes is leave it as is, since it's technically most likely possible. The other one is that he'll just end up with taking back Liliana Death's Majesty. Let's see how our judge interprets this. Like I said, I think are definitely acceptable. Dachi Tom, welcome on board the Viking longboat. Grab an oar and join the adventure. We're here usually once a week on Tuesdays with Magic Arena, and we try to be online from time to time to give live Magic commentary on these Gentry matches. And 2 weeks there's going to be another tournament, so we'll be back then as well. Oh yeah, he could do it in the draw step. Yeah, so you can actually have this entire sequence if you play it correctly. See, have a ruling made here so we can continue with the game. The Open is in 2 weeks. Yes, on September 2nd in Outpost Ghent, the next Open will take place. There's already a Facebook event for it, and there will be a few posts on the goodie bag that comes with it soon as well. We've got sponsoring from Channel Fireball and Ultimate Guard. Yes, he drew and then put the counter and then responded to the ability. Weeks already. And then the funky every weekend we play Magic month of September. Yes. Well, for me it already started 3 weeks ago. From Turin until the first weekend of October, I have something every weekend. So the ruling has been that he clearly advanced and had to choose something. Yeah. Okay. So the ruling was that he responded to the trigger.
Yeah. And thus would have to choose one of the things that was actually already in the graveyard.
Yep.
But I didn't want to make the ruling myself because of the whole being a player in the event. Just kept the judge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
True. So mill 2 get a zombie.
Yep. Hope to find another Aldous Reborn to get back to Nissa. So he can do a pretty nice move.
Wait. Sorry. You did not rewind the Dark Bargains resolution?
I don't think I'll clear the Dark Bargains resolution, no.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw Lars have a Supernatural Stamina in hand, which is going to be very interesting if Peter decides to attack here.
Yep.
Blocking the Ether Porn with the 1/1, making it a trade and getting it back. Another card seems pretty nice.
Yeah, it's the mono black blink way with possible upside, but requires setup.
Yes. Yeah, it's a very sad fact that let's go for a double block. I find that interesting here. Maybe he didn't have the stamina in hand. Maybe I saw it wrong.
Or why is he tapping 4 mana? Oh, okay.
Sacrifice the treasure. Yeah, right. Okay. Exile the thing. Oh, that's why he double blocked. Yeah.
Very nice setup here.
Nicely played by Lars. Yeah.
Why would you ever prosecute the token though?
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't bring back the token. The token won't make your procession flip. Yeah, no, you're right. It's very weird play there. But a very nice setup for Lars. Basically putting him back in control of the battlefield. Peter with 2 cards in hand, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Lars having options. So Liliana up to 7, yeah. Make another zombie. Does Lars have any main deck enchantment rule? Yes, he has Brontodons. The full playset, it looks like.
4 of them.
Okay, yeah. Very nice. So that's how he can get rid of the Profane Procession if he manages to draw them in time. Ooh, but there's Vivian Reed. That's gonna... If he wants the Brontodons, he can get them. But I think, yeah, -3ing to destroy the Procession.
It's mildly better.
Is it a -3? Because
yes,
then the Planeswalker should be at 2.
Correct. Yeah, he corrected it.
Okay.
Oh wait, he went +1 and went to 4.
Yep, on my way.
Yep. All these mistakes. Well, he came from a birthday party, so who knows what they fed him there.
It's okay. Dat is gewoon de wat in te vragen. Dat is gewoon de Okay. So that's fixed. You know?
And Lars did find the Threshing Brontodon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which gets Essence Scattered.
And then Eldest Reborn. And Peter scoops him up.
Yeah, so we're already having a look at the sideboards here. It's been a while since we went over them. For Lars, we have 2 Cartouche of Ambition, 2 Cartouche of Strength. For the rest, 2 Invest,
Divest.
4 Divest, 4 Moment of Craving.
3 Moment of Craving.
I can't read anymore. And 2 Appetite for the Unnatural.
I'm a big fan of Lars' sideboard here in the matchup. Brings in 4 Duress.
The Divests are pretty good as well.
Divests are very good. Appetite maybe.
For what?
Appetite maybe for the Profane Procession kind of, but also for the removal.
That's Lars.
The
Excellence and Deep
The Excellence Binding and Deep Freezes, yes.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be pretty. I mean, if Lars wants the answers against that, he can bring them in.
Yeah. Cartouche of Ambition is the green one.
No, Strength is the green one.
The black one that gives lifelink and -1/-1.
Yeah, a -1 counter and lifelink, and Strength is the one that fights and gives
trample.
Yeah.
Why did you say that touch?
I thought it was that touches.
Kids these days. Okay, Peter's sideboard in the meantime. 1 Cancel, 4 Duress, 1 Forsake the Worldly, 3 Fragmentize, 2 Fungal Infection. Fungal Infection, a card that I expect to see tons of now that people have seen what Mono Red does.
Yeah, but
3 Negates and 1 Planes.
The interesting thing with Peter's Fungal Infections, they're not really against Mono Red, they are against Llanowar Elves. Which is why I was so very interested to see if Lars played Llanowar Elves in his deck. So I don't think he's bringing those in.
No, I expect the Duress and
I don't know
Negates.
if he's going to bring in the Duress.
They take Planeswalkers.
I know. I think he should, but when he was talking about the matchup earlier, he was thinking, well, I don't think I should bring in Duress. So he might not bring them in. But you definitely want the extra negates.
Yep.
That's very crucial.
That's obvious, I think.
Like, Lars has a lot of creatures, but they don't really win the game on their own. So Lars needs his Planeswalkers to resolve. But I think even after sideboard, Lars is still pretty favored to win the match.
Both of them should have golden demises. Peter is playing 2 of them.
I don't think Lars is playing any.
I don't think so.
He's playing Plague Mares.
Yeah, he's playing Plague Mares instead of golden demise.
Which is an interesting tech choice that I thought about as well. It's just -1/-1 or -2/-2 is such a big difference.
Yeah.
That even the fact that Plague Mare is a body is not that great. Though in a deck like Peter's deck with which has a lot more blink effects, then you can go Plague Mare, blink your Plague Mare. That's pretty interesting.
But it's in Lars's deck.
I know, but I was thinking about playing it instead of Golden Demise in Peter's deck.
But
because it's also a body.
Even Peter only has
one
a single Silence
Rose. Maybe not. Maybe in a more dedicated blink deck it'd be better, but Amy's asking what happened with the Gentry community in Malmö. Do you have any updates on those?
It's still alive, but yeah, they have regular events up to 16 people. I think twice a month.
Okay.
But it's been a couple of months since I asked for him. Now, the Turkish one I haven't heard anything about in a year or so.
Okay. That's probably dead then. But get someone from Malmö for the next Invitational.
That would be cool.
It would be great if one of them were accidentally traveling through Europe anyway, maybe.
Yeah, their community manager, Patrick Friedland, is actually a good friend of mine. So I wouldn't mind hosting him to have him at the Invitational or the Open.
That would be very cool.
Recently it was said that Gentry is only played in Belgium and Turkey. Well, no, it's played in Malmö, and there's also a play group in Scotland.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. So Stevie, if you want to try Gentry, come on Thursday. That's when our events are.
Yes, Thursday, 7:00. Plenty of fun people.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, players are starting to draw out their opening hands. Let's see what this looks like. No clue what that one card in Peter's hand is.
It's crazy how swingy the number of people viewing is.
Yeah. It went from like 40 to 53. It's nice. It's nice
we've hit 62 already.
Yeah. I heard you mention that.
So let's just, because they're mulliganing anyway, let's have a look at where we sit in the Magic Gathering.
Search. Well, I'm guessing 11th.
I think higher. Yeah, we're higher than that. We're 5th. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, Lars scrying, Peter holding his hands over his cards. That means both players have decided to keep their hands. Lars looking to start from a 6-card hand, and Peter opening with a Swamp and Renegade map. So
it's interesting to me to see this Renegade map Fatal Push tech as something that was so obvious during the time of Ether Revolt, and it disappeared.
Yeah.
Even though it's still really
True.
interesting.
True, but I still don't play it. I don't think that. I think a lot of decks that don't play it don't really omit it because of forgetting about it. They just don't find the slots to include it.
Yeah, sure. Quick question: how do you get invited? Doing well in leaderboards, winning a Gentry Open, or one of the other invitation methods that we decide leading up to an invitational, and that can vary wildly. We had 4 special categories and a wildcard vote by me in this version. So, but I tend to experiment and play around with the way you get selected for an invitational, because I don't want it to get meta-gamed too much.
This is an interesting duress choice for Peter here.
Yes.
Like, Lars has Duress, Settle, an Appetite, and an Eldest Reborn. Like, do you just take the Duress to protect your own hand here?
Well, it depends what's in it. I mean, if he takes Eldest Reborn here, I mean, his hand is
land, irrelevant card, and Muldrotha. So yeah, you probably just take.
Wasn't that Cloudblazer?
No.
Yeah, Cloudblazer as well. Cloudblazer.
Oh, I thought it was a land.
Yeah,
I think then you take the Eldest Reborn.
Eldest Reborn is the obvious choice.
Yep. Yeah, allowing that the rest of that hand is pretty fine. Although, I'm not saying that it's an argument for Peter to not or to take the duress, but Lars seeing that Peter has nothing going on right now is very relevant information.
Yeah. Well, nothing going on. He has Cloudblazer into Muldrotha.
Yes.
With Renegade maps.
Okay. I mean, that's not bad, but Lars has answers to that.
Yep.
Like, if Peter taps out for Muldrotha, Lars will just untap and settle to score it. Which Peter knows about.
Yep.
Oh, there's the rest from Lars. So now Lars will know what Peter has going on after the draw. Yep, okay, so it was indeed a Cloudblazer.
Yeah, he doesn't have a land. He Renegade mapped for a 3rd land.
Mm-hmm. So it takes the Golden Mice. Fair.
Takes the only relevant card. I mean, he doesn't really care about bounce spells.
Yeah, no, the bounce spells in general don't really help in the matchup. And his hand does not have anything in it that wants to be bounced. That does not want to be bounced anyway, so.
Second Naga Vitalist.
Okay. Looking pretty good for Lars, access to 6 mana next turn if he has the second land, the 4th land.
Yeah.
Okay, Peter gets to dig some more for some lands, but finds a Siren's Ruse, so has to crack the map. And he has to go get a place now, right?
Yeah.
I've seen Peter do some crazy fetches with those.
He could like overgreed and go for forest.
Yeah.
No,
go for place. Okay.
Phew.
That would have been.
Is he playing Evolving? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you play 4 colors without 4 Evolving Wilds in your deck.
Yeah, the only dual lands he plays is 3 submerged boneyards.
Yep. Plays less tap lands than I do actually, which is interesting. But I mean, he plays renegade maps, which I don't.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, you want your 11 turn 1 drops.
Yeah.
Well, 9 to 11 is the sweet spot. He has 7, 11.
Yep.
That gives you a 97% plus thing to do on turn 1.
Fair. Lars deploying the Gitted Etherborn, nothing else. With 2 cards in hand, that means we know both of them, right? One's a settle and the other. Do we know the other card in Lars' hand?
I don't remember.
And an Etherborn on Peter's side as well, so Etherborn scoring off again.
Boring.
Yeah, I boarded them out against Lars.
Both the players stuck on lands, by the way.
Yep. But Lars with 2 Naga or Oasis Ritualists.
No, Naga Vitalist.
Or Naga Vitalist, okay. Those names, man. Those stupid snakes. Oh, Lars finding a land off of the Rejuvenator.
But, yeah. I was gonna say just.
Oh, right, yeah. Thank you, Silver Shiva. The Appetite for the Natural was the second card in hand.
Correct, yeah.
Right.
So, Peter has the gas.
Yeah, Peter has the gas, for sure. But he needs to find land number 5. Do you block if you're Peter here? I think you do, right? Yeah.
You have the gas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Peter is going to top deck land now.
Yes, he does. Look at that, Cloud Blazer.
It's amazing. Like, if anyone ever watched Pierre Canali play his first Pro Tour top 8, I just have the feeling that Peter's deck refused to let him lose. It's amazing. I see the chat goes, of course he topped the land.
Also, one of the draws of the Cloud Blazer, the Golden Demise. And if I'm not mistaken, the Vitalist is a
1/2
X2, yes. So that can turn Lars off of a lot of plays. Because he only has a single swamp.
So if the deck really loves Peter, he will top deck the forest.
No, you don't play Muldrota now. You know Lars has the second score. No. Okay, Lars has the second swamp. That makes Golden Demise a lot less interesting.
How so?
If Lars did not have the Evolving Wilds for second swamp, then Evolving Wilds, then Golden Demise puts Lars off of the second black, meaning he can't settle the score your Muldrota.
Okay, but what are you saving that Golden Demise for if not to get this all off the board?
But I'm not saying he shouldn't Golden Demise now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, no, he shouldn't because it kills his own creatures now.
Well, yeah.
You want to wait for. Also, he drew the Evolve.
Fucking hell. This feels like a repeat of the last Open Final.
The Open Final?
The Open Final. Yeah, the final of the last Open where Lars was playing Peter and also just couldn't draw gas at all, and Peter just drew exactly what he needed.
Well, he already won game 1 now.
Yeah, I know. Lars is doing already better than he was last time.
What language? Did we say something wrong?
I don't think so.
Judge call.
I didn't notice, but it's a judge call. At least I don't have to run up to fix it. You should have a light that we can control from here that notifies the players that we saw something wrong, that they need to stop playing and put that card in the front so that the judge goes up.
Or just walkie-talkies.
Or walkie-talkies. Or, headsets.
All the fanciness.
Mm-hmm.
The headsets are connected to something as well.
Yeah, earphones. Just set up a TeamSpeak server or Discord server, whatever, on your phone.
We hear the sprint upstairs. Suplof.
I assume you heard that nice and loud when I was running upstairs.
Wait, post a link with the leaderboards because it's more than just Gent alone. The leaderboards are just on gentrymagic.com.
Or a bell with a string running up to your room. Yeah, exactly. Also, why are the players still playing if the judge is there? This confuses me.
Ah, ja.
Okay.
Hebt een vrije stekker bij de lichten.
Okay. See. Who is one critical geek?
Kobe.
Okay, yeah.
So apparently we're talking too loud and people can hear us upstairs.
That's not ideal.
We're gonna use the Sonic Scrambler to interfere.
Sounds like a good plan. So in the meantime, Lars deployed another Zealot. Peter attacked with his Cloud Laser, and that's all about it. Okay. You make the screen flicker. Don't do that. Cool boy.
Cool. Okay, back to the match.
Ooh, Sirens using Cloud Laser. Does Lars have the removal spell in response?
He's not playing a lot of instant speed.
No, yeah, and his appetite is not going to do anything either. Yep, gets to go ahead, draw 2 cards, gain 2 life. Lars seems to be getting pushed further and further back by Peter.
I so feel for Lars. This is how I lost against you, wasn't it? Like, only drawing the support cost of the deck.
Yes. And then just lose to a Scarab God.
Yeah.
Yes, it is 1-0 for Lars, yes.
Yeah.
So... yes. He is ascended.
In response. Golden Meister.
Doesn't ascend happen the moment you cast? No.
No, when it resolves.
Is it only a resolution?
Yes.
No, I thought it was an ability on the spell.
No.
Make it impossible to stop. Okay, so you can actually stop something with ascend by killing it in response.
Yes.
But Lars, as we said before, does not have the speed removal. And this is not looking like a game Lars is gonna win.
No, like people in the chat are saying, this is a green-black weenies for Lars. And very bad ones at that.
This game pretty solidly in Peter's hands. Even though Lars has maybe a read in hand, but she can't really find anything. Oh, still gonna play her. No. That was chat.
God damn it. Too many windows.
So maybe read coming out. Lars can go look for a creature that he cannot play. Yes, Slacker, that is true. If he were splashing blue and red, he could nickel Bolas for the win.
I know it was the wrong box, but thank you very much anyway. Thanks for that. So. I'm so happy to be doing this with 2 screens, by the way.
Yeah, obviously.
In Outpost, everything is tiny windows. Here we at least have this.
It's a good start. You know, 3rd screen. Tablets for someone at the match who writes down the hands and sends them to us.
Oh, I can make it even bigger.
There's upgrades we can do. Okay, so Lars finds a Brontoton with Vivian. Passes her turn back to Peter, who has a full grip and board control. Yeah, that Planeswalker is not going to be long lived. If you're Peter here with 5 power on board, do you even attack Vivian?
Why wouldn't you?
Because you can attack, deploy a threat, and threaten lethal next turn. Yeah, like
yeah. Attack the player instead of Vivian.
Yeah. Like why would you ever attack Vivian here? Is what I was asking. If there was a reason to do so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, and there's the Aetherborn. But Peter does need to deploy another threat because Vivian can actually kill.
Wait, he still has the. Oh, it can kill the Cloud Blazer. Yeah.
But Sailor means is the damage he needs here. So that brings him another treasure, gives him more mana. Brings his total power on board up to 8. Let's see what Lars could put up against this. Can you get up the text for appetite? Two. Okay. So he finds a target for that.
There is one.
Yes, it's just not really gonna gain him life, is it?
Do it, Lars. Take my energy.
That was the thing I was thinking of indeed, yeah, to cast that on the treasure, but that's not gonna work. Well, I mean, Peter might not realize he can destroy it. Okay, so there's the settle.
And he
what is
has
Vivian's ultimate? Oh, yeah, an emblem that makes your creatures bigger.
Yeah.
That's gonna be not that relevant right now. So settle the score, get rid of Etherborn, get your Vivian bigger.
Then what?
Okay.
Unless he has land
That
Brontodon.
should be exile.
I don't think it's gonna be relevant.
It's probably not gonna matter, but I'm gonna keep it in the back of my mind anyway. Just in case. If Vivian can ultimate for an emblem, then Lars is just dead on board. Yeah, Slacker, we noticed. We're not gonna go interrupt unless it's actually relevant right now.
Send for next game, because this one is a lost cause.
Yeah, so that's -3. Destroy the Cloud Blazer.
Wait, what just happened?
What are you doing?
I wanted to move it. And
What are you doing?
And then it got bigger.
Okay, so Lars is still alive, which I think is about all we can say about his position in this match right now.
He's still sparkling.
Yeah, still sparkling.
Wait, so Peter attacked...
No, Peter did not attack Vivian. Lars
okay.
-3 to Vivian.
Kill the Cloud Blazer.
Kill Cloud Blazer Vivian. Settle to go up to 5 counters. But
sparkling.
Yeah.
But Peter has a Muldrota in hand.
That's true. And Lars just had to play a settle the score, so Peter can go for the Muldrota play right now. But Lars at 2.
Somebody's requesting Sparta.
This is Sparta!
All attack to, I would assume, Lars.
Yeah, we'll make sure that the card is actually exiled.
Yeah. If it ever becomes relevant, we will. Or if the game keeps dragging on. Say, if Lars falls back into it.
Oh, he even has his forest.
Yeah, because he had the Evolving Wilds.
Yeah, true.
He had the Evolving Wilds turn 6.
GRV him? Well, no, this is...
Not a regular event, my boy.
This is regular. This is just fix and continue.
Yep. Okay. Vivian. Can't find Scarab God.
I don't know what he can even find.
Chupa?
But even that doesn't dig him out.
Kills the Muldrota. Yeah, but then he still dies. 2D attacks.
And then he dies.
Yeah. He also doesn't play it, apparently. Interesting.
Wait, what? He doesn't play?
No, Lars does not play any Chupacabras. Huh.
Well, I think these kind of decks are the most uncommon bottleneck decks that you can play.
He probably chose to play 4 Brontodon over the Chupas. He did play. So Brontodon.
Bronto.
He's still dead. And he passes the turn. So Peter saw the deck list, so he knows there's no pushes in there. What is he hoping Peter tries to play around? Moment of Craving. Yeah. Fair. If Lars brought in his Moment of Cravings,
that'd be hilarious.
That could, give him a turn.
Yes, he has them in the
side. It just doesn't seem like something you'd bring in the matchup, but it's the only thing he could be representing, and now he's just dead. Game 3 we go! So
match is going faster than I expected because
Ain't nobody got time for that.
fuck yeah.
This soundboard.
I do not like sideboard. Moment does a lot versus Esper weenies. I mean, it kills the weenies, true, except it also lets them easily use their supernatural staminas to get extra value. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of Moment of Craving against Esper weenies.
Cage Tiki, this is Gentry. It's a budget version. Yeah, then the chat is already explaining you all the rest. So it's the awesomest format ever built in the history of Magic.
Well, those are very strong words, but they do carry a very strong nugget of truth in that the format allows you to make any deck and do well with it. I don't know why exactly that is a thing, but there has never been a meta where one deck was strong enough to completely push all the others out. And even when there is a good deck, your own random brew can easily beat that deck.
Yeah. Also, Slacker, you're being excited about 52 people. I think we peaked on 63 so far. But I need average 75, guys. Get your friends in here.
Slacker's comments about his 5-color Bola surprise. Fair. But I mean, you still went 2-2 like twice with it, so it doesn't. That's still doing well. That was a sweet deck, though. Did you ever see him play that?
No.
It was mono green Bola surprise. Mono green Sifterworm, reveal your bolas. And cast your bolas off of Gift of Paradise and the Oasis Ritualist.
The Naya Vitalist.
Oh, the Naya Vitalist? One of the two.
Does the Ritualist make Mana of any color?
I don't know. The white for the 5C. He played an approach as one of the 4 rares. Something. Because flipping approach off of Sifterworm is pretty good.
You seem to remember a very dominating Emerge deck that kind of broke the meta and reigned. Well, it broke the meta, but it didn't reign.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight after, it was barely playable.
Yeah, like it won an open.
Tell Twitch we're watching 2 on one screen. Well, you should have 2 instances of Twitch open with 2 different people logged in. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to play the game. Break the game. Yeah, it's crazy how many new usernames I see in here.
It's awesome.
It's pretty cool. Usually I can welcome everybody by name and go through the list, but that's not the case here.
Okay, Peter looking at his first 7. Lars mulligan down to 6 again.
No! Too many mulligans.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everybody playing these weird wonky decks? Silver Shiva has to go. Thanks for hanging around. You were a very pleasant and contributing chatter.
Bye! Okay, so Peter keeping his first 7.
What's Twitch's policy on multiple personalities?
I think it depends on whether it's clinically confirmed or
diagnosed.
Not. Yes, diagnosed. That's the word. Thank you. Okay, Lars looking at a 6. Come on. Playable 6. I don't want to be partisan here, but I want to see a game. I don't want to see Lars go to 5 here.
Yeah. Because he wanted opening his second window again. I don't believe you. We just lost 2 viewers. Lies and deceit.
Maybe Silver Shiva had 2 windows open and left.
No,
it's possible. Lars is still thinking about his money. Okay,
he keeps. We have a 6 card.
Let's go.
Please,
Forest.
Be a game.
Pass. Better than a 0 lander. Top left of Peter. Going well, it's off the top for Lars. Okay. There.
Fetching straight away, so either has a play. We have a.
Why would you not fetch straight away?
In case you don't have a play of the second land and you're waiting to draw extra land.
Oh yeah, fair.
But he has the Vitalist.
Yeah.
He loses, I assume, Settle here.
Yeah, I don't think you ever take Dark Bargain here. Get the Dark Bargain, he has to draw his lands, at which point he's already out of the woods.
Well, he has Vitalist. He only needs one land, and off the Vitalist.
Unless Peter has a bush.
Yeah, and off the Vitalist, you can play the Etherborns already.
Mm-hmm. Peter just deploys a tap land, so.
Why am I so
yep,
shiny?
And there's another forest. So Lars, at 4 mana, gets the Dark Bargain if he wants to next turn, unless Peter has removal, of course. But he does not. Peter just goes for Etherborn Evolving Wilds. Fair.
A bit of a slow start on both sides.
Yeah, true. It's also. I'm also noticing now that Lars seems to just not run enough removal.
Yeah, he's very
proactive. very light on removal.
I think he metagamed into this tournament a bit though.
A bit too much, maybe even. Because if he has no answers. Except for the Doomfall, but you don't need a Doomfall for that. For turn 2 Etherborn on your turn 3.
Yeah. I haven't seen him play the Doomfall.
No.
The entire tournament.
No, exactly. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Some Splitsworks are kind of removal, but that doesn't really help against the turn 2 Etherborn that you would like to get out of the way.
Yeah, he has a Vraska, Vivian.
Nissa.
Those are the only two that are removal, though.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so Lars missing land drop number 4.
Goodbye, Tyrannus.
Bye, Basha. So even after the.
Is that boss?
Yeah.
Ah.
No, that's boss. Outpost boss.
Outpost boss.
Yeah. So that's why he's gonna watch from work.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lars played the Zealot, did not find land number 4, and Peter finds Etherborn number 2. This is not looking good if you're a Lars fan. Etherborn for Lars. And there's an Evolving Wilds. Okay.
4.
Okay.
Did he play the Dark Bargain yet?
No.
No, right?
He has not.
What did he settle?
He didn't settle nothing. Settle was the rest.
The rest,
yep.
Yeah.
OPS fuck boss.
Chupas would have been nice instead of the dinos.
Yeah. I definitely think like a 2-2 split would have been maybe better. But let's see what Peter can deploy.
Well, Peter isn't really. Peter's hand is just 3 lands negated at this point.
Is it? Okay.
If I.
That's a Cloud Blazer.
That's
a Cloud Blazer.
Cloud Blazers look like lands apparently.
Mm-hmm.
We both made this mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
If Kaladesh rotates, look at Sifter Worms to take over. If Kaladesh rotates, Sifter Worms are gone as well.
Yes, that is true. And there it is. Lazy boy. And it's a land and if what looks like a Sailor of Me's off the top. Yep. So binding, negate, sailor, land.
A disappointed slacker with reality.
Yeah, well, slacker needed a wake up call. Vivian Reed.
Vivian
destroying the Blazer.
That's okay.
Yep.
It's Peter. He has another one and another one.
No.
And another one. Okay, not another one. What's he hates fun.
Nope, it's another negate.
The back card
there is one in the hand though.
Or is
he drew it off the Cloud Blazer.
This is the open finals all over again.
Yep.
Wow.
This is gonna sting for Lars. What in the world just happened?
Attack Vivian, jump to keep her alive.
Why did the 1/1 die?
Because he blocked.
He blocked the Etherborn. Why did Peter's 1/1 die? The one that dealt the 1 damage to Vivian.
Exactly. Run, boy.
Hold on. Anouk is already on the way.
Judge! What a workout for Anouk.
Yeah. Okay, so Vivian goes up. What can Lars find here? Chupacabra. Chupacabra would be wonderful here. He doesn't play it. Also, you cowed blazered.
Nobody saw.
I did. I will. Yeah, and it's back.
Yeah. Okay. We have corrected the game state to reflect the actual battlefield.
So Vivian found him a land.
Vivian! I'm sorry.
You can tell that this match is close to over by the dumb shit Niels is saying.
Okay.
Yep. Etherborn is good, but it's not gonna save the Vivian.
Yeah. I also find 2 gifted Etherborns strange. Like it's the card you want to play early.
Yeah, I like Lars's concept for the deck. I don't like the execution for this event.
No.
No bully. You're being bullied, Niels.
Am I bullied or bully?
Bully.
Why am I bully? I'm not a bully. I'm nice. I just press buttons.
Or maybe I was being the
like
bully.
Like this one. See?
Okay, Brontodon. Still not good. Peter's hand is completely stacked.
Don't bully Niels.
But boy, okay, so takes down the Vivian.
Good night, Vivian. That was perfect timing with Lars giving the turn to Peter. Quack.
Then the Resses to see the Dark Bargain still in the hand and a Doomfall. Where you just take the Doomfall so Lars doesn't get the information. Fair. Three negates, and there's also Nixon's binding in there. Sander.
Also, in what matchups do you really want 4 Thrashing Brontodons? Any aggro matchup.
Yeah.
A 3-4. It's such an annoying thing to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not so much for having access to the disenchant effect as it is for having an unfairly sized body.
Yep.
It's another card that I feel is underplayed.
Yeah, agree. I mean, I'd play it in my Scarecrow deck, but it's 2 double greed, so I can't splash it. So, Doomfall, Peter's hand, Peter negates.
Yeah, finally something to negate.
Yeah. And Lars is just dead, right?
Still dies to Etherborn, yeah, but it kills Etherborn as well.
Which is very important. Etherborn is also not really the most aggressive of aggro tools. You don't really expect an Etherborn out of the average aggro deck.
Most likely to destroy cast out to protect planeswalkers. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I would still rather play 2 Brontodons and 2 Chupas and maybe like 1 Naturalize in the main to stop that.
I think Naturalize in the main is silly.
Yes, it's absolutely silly, but it's just if you really want that effect.
Yeah. Gifted Etherborns slapping into each other.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, Peter attacking with Cloud Blazer, but his hand does not seem to be any actions.
Yeah, it's all negates, it looks like.
Yep, I'm pretty sure it's 2 negates, 2 lands, and an Ixalan's Binding.
So this is giving Lars a chance to get back into this match.
Yep. If he draws... But what does he draw? Because a Planeswalker doesn't do anything. It just
that gets negated.
Gets negated twice. Then even if you resolve something after the double negates, it gets Ixalan's Binding. So the Binding you can destroy, right? Fair.
Yeah, binding is irrelevant.
Yes, true. We've been discussing the Prontodon for minutes, and I'm like, wait, alright, that does that.
Eldest Reborn. Eldest Reborn into Planeswalkers. He just needs to brute force the negates at this point. That's his
while also
path
not dying
to
the Cloud Blazer attacks.
Yep. He has 8 turns.
Yeah, he has a lot of time, but it also has a lot of negates.
I mean, he can also go duress, force Planeswalker at some point.
Yep.
If I were in Lars's position right now and I'm drawing duresses, I'm just keeping them.
Yeah, for sure. But he's not. He is drawing his lands.
Lars, stop. I just checked and mono green surprise dies with rotation. Well, yes.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Oasis Ritualist is also gone.
Yes. You would get to play Gift of Paradise still, Llanowar Elves. That's about it, right?
Yeah, it's really stuck.
Yes.
Mono green needs help. But the Dirtle decks, they have quite the staying power.
Yeah.
The version I play doesn't lose anything.
The Tatyova builds.
Yeah, the Tatyova, Muldrota, Eldest Reborn, Shell.
Nope. Well, with rotation of Scarab God, I'm probably switching back to control.
Yeah. Yeah, Gift of Paradise is an uncommon.
Oh, right. That's stupid. Right. Gift of Paradise is uncommon now.
Well, currently it isn't.
Well, no. Once rotation hits, it'll be an uncommon.
Yep.
Silly.
God. Is this Cloud Blazer really just attacking 9 times in a row for the kill?
Yep. Because Lars just keeps drawing lands. And, mana makers or land getters.
Look, my enabler.
This is not fun to watch.
No.
Like, whether you're, if you're a fan of Lars, this is sad. If you're a fan of Peter...
It's 5 cards. It's 5 cards. Whatever.
Probably all his Planeswalkers and the rest is in there. Like, if you're a fan of Peter, sure, it's good because, you're the person you're rooting for is winning. But let's be fair, this is not how you want to see a match end on a tournament like the Invitational.
True. We already got the jump scare from Mono Red.
Yep. We got the triple Planeswalkers in the first quarterfinals. That just slap, game's over.
Yeah, it seems like at every Invitational we have the awkwardly confrontational result and the fascinating upset result.
Uh-huh.
So that kind of is coming through again.
So Yellow's prediction looks to be dying.
Oh yeah, Yellow, you suck. You know nothing. I think Peter is being the Hulk Buster in a lot of people's predictions.
Yeah.
Same goes with the Open.
Yep. Yeah. And I think he, like, let's assume Peter wins this match because that's what's gonna happen. It's literally gonna happen now because it's not settled. Oh wait, Peter has the gate. So Peter has to play Joris in the finals, and yesterday Peter tested some Gentry. I was like, oh no, I just lost to Joris. Better change decks to something that beats Joris' deck.
Okay.
Because he sometimes makes decisions like that. And yeah, that's probably going to pay off right now.
And there's the handshake.